The Book of Job, The Great Debate, Second Cycle of Speeches, Chapters 15 through 21. In studying this section, 1. To observe the progress of the great debate in which Job's friends are unable to convince Job that he is some great sinner who deserves his suffering. 2. To note how Job continues to vent his complaint, and while losing hope for anything in this life, he does reveal his faith in his Redeemer and in seeing God after death. The second cycle of speeches continue in the same format, with the three friends speaking and Job responding to each in turn. The speeches are shorter, and it appears their attempts are becoming short as well. Eliphaz begins with an attack on Job, ridiculing his wisdom. Like Bildad, he too appeals to the wisdom of others as he repeats his main thesis. Suffering comes to the wicked, therefore Job must be wicked. Chapter 15, 1 through 35. Job's response to Eliphaz begins with a reproach of his friends as miserable comforters. Job continues to view his suffering as an attack by God for reasons unknown to him. Wishing there was someone who could plead for him, he cries out for relief as he resumes his complaint. With no wisdom from his friends, he is losing hope for anything in this life but death. Chapter 16:1 through 17:16. Bildad angrily wonders how long Job will keep speaking this way. Why does he regard his friends as beasts and stupid? In what appears as an attempt to get Job to confess he is a sinner, Bildad provides a lengthy description of the suffering of the wicked, chapter 18, 1 through 21. Job responds by asking how long would they continue to torment him. While they accuse him of being a great sinner, they have yet to point out his errors. As Job resumes directing his complaint to God, he bewails his loneliness and abandonment by friends and family. And yet, while Job feels God is treating him as an enemy, he affirms his faith in a Redeemer who would one day stand on the earth and in seeing God after his death. Chapter 19, 1 through 29. Zophar speaks in what will be his last contribution to this great debate. While he offers little that is really new to the discussion, he does describe the short-lived triumph of the wicked, to whom the sweetness of sin becomes a bitter curse, and whom God will sweep away into darkness. The only problem is that, like his friends, he assumes that such is always the case in this life. Chapter 20, 1 through 29. Job's rebuttal provides examples in which some wicked people do prosper in this life and die an easy death. Therefore, his friends' words have proven to be empty and without comfort. Chapter 21, 1 through 34. This ends the book of Job, chapter 15 through 21, the Great Debate, second cycle of speeches.